A big hello to you. It's so great to see you and I hope I find you well. I'm Jenny Kirk, welcoming you up here to Weir Yard, and today we're going on another bargain crawl. And today, by popular demand, we are back with our bargain crawl. So our brief is locomotives under £100 and good ones, not just like oldie worldy second hand. We're looking for good locomotives. And I'm going to show you a few of the places that I like to browse where you can pick up some of these bargains. Today's video comes in association with Tranomatic, makers of DCC decoders and accessories that are designed by enthusiasts for enthusiasts. Find the full range available to order now at tramfabriek.co.uk. Additional support comes from...
This is Clark Railworks, and this is what we do. You'll know us from Ellis Clark Trains, and you'll get the same friendly expertise with us too. We've got a huge range of pre-owned model railways from all your favourite manufacturers, and maybe some you hadn't heard of before. It's the place to come for quality. We don't stock substandard models, and everything we sell is fully tested and photographed by model railway experts. No matter whether you model double O gauge, N, HO or more, we have sought after models from all around the world with new listings added every weekday. Check out what's available now at clarkrailworks.com and don't miss out on your latest logo.
So first up, let's get the browser up on the page. And you can see here, I've tried to choose a few that we didn't look at last time. But the first up is Arcadia Rail. And this is over in Shore. It's a great shop, so big up to Tim and the Arcadia posse. And I always talk about his second-hand table with really great quality items that are priced to sell. There's no point in him putting listings up because literally I've seen stuff sell before it even touches the table. Literally, somebody's traded it in and somebody's like, I'm having that. I've done it myself as well. It's some great deals going on, and the best thing to do is either visit the shop, take a look, or if you're ordering on the phone, and phone orders are probably the best one for this shop, then ask him at the same time, what have you got on your second-hand table? Tell him that Jenny sent you. But up on the screen, this is their listings online. And these are all in-stock items. And I wanted to show you this. But there's some really great deals. And these are all brand new. These are not second-hand. It's all brand new stuff. So we've got two of the Midland Class 1F locomotives. Two different running numbers. BR Black Early and BR Black Late. There we go. I'm afraid that's as big as I can get it. So here's the model, 41661. These are a great model. I've actually got one of the Midland 1Fs myself. Really great running model. DCC fit, needs a 6-pin decoder. But they are pretty good. And we got here £79. We've also got the Lake Crest version, 41708. But these are a great deal. And you don't really see them around often anymore. So that's definitely one to take note of. We've got the L&Y, the radial tank. They're a great model, DCC ready, 6-pin. Bachmann did a really stellar job on these. Now I've got the two that were done for the National Railway Museum. 90 quid, brand new in box here from Arcadia Rail. So that is a pretty good deal. So that's just the Bachmann stuff. Let's have a look at Hornby. Terrier, £81. That's a really good price. This is the new tool Terrier. £81, new old stock. That's probably about the best I've seen it. Further down we've got London and South Western Railway livery. Again, that's the new version. And it really is a beautiful livery. And at £81, that is well worth it. Rolvenden, that's the Kent and East Sussex Railway one. Again, 81 quid. Let's go over to the next page. We've still got quite a bit of choice here. The Railroad Plus stuff, I've done a lot of reviews on Railroad Plus, and there's some really great models out there. So we've got the Class 47s, 57s, 67s. Let's see, here we go. This is another good one. Peckett. This is from, I think, the second follow-on run. Now, the W4 Peckett is a really excellent model from Hornby. It's a tiny little thing. They've done quite a few different liveries of this and certainly took the model world by storm. This particular one, Peckett, Williams and Robinson, number 882 of 1902, is quite a nice livery. If you want to rename it, get some etched nameplates from, say, somebody like Planet Industrials, get them over the top. It takes a proprietary Hornby 4-pin decoder. It is very small, easy to DCC fit, and at £89, actually, that is a really good deal for that particular one. £90, that's still quite a good price for these. And we've also got the Charity Colliery version, again £90, different shade of green, but the red wheels, that really works quite well, actually. This is the D16-3, and this is a really good price, £96.50. The 440, I've got one in LNER green, but that's the factory weathered, so they normally go for a premium. R3303, that's a great deal on that. So I think that's about the cheapest I've seen. Another livery version available, the earlier one with British Railways spelt out in full. These are good models. So there you are, that's Arcadia Rail. It's open Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, 9:30 AM to 5 PM. And it'll make you a cup of tea or coffee as well when you rock up. So really great shop to go and visit. Now, Clark Railworks, moving on here now. We had so many bargains from Clark Railworks. K3, now, I'm going to bring this up. DCC ready, 8-pin. These are a great model. So, the K3, it's a slightly older Bachmann model, but it still checks out. It's definitely a hidden gem of the Bachmann range when you find them out there. Second hand at this price. That's a really good deal. I've got one. I don't think it's this running number, but mine's in BR livery. Quite an easy DCC fit. So I'm going to say, you know, that is a good pick for me. And you can always get all of these great informative shots. And let's have a look. Slight wobble when running in both directions. Small marks to model. Probably just means one of the wheels is slightly bent on the axle. It's no big deal. These things do perform pretty faultlessly. It is DCC ready. You'll need an 8-pin decoder on this, and it's £60. £60 for the little Puggy Poo. In its most recent release, these are great little models. They're not DCC ready, but actually quite an easy DCC fit. Hornby 00 Bristol Castle. It's been converted to 2-rail. 65 quid. Now, I did a video on DCC fitting the older Hornby 00 models, so there you go. Maybe that's something to have a go at. And, oh, stop the press. Hornby 00 8F. Let's bring this up, because this... Let's open image in new tab. Quite an easy DCC fit. It's got the 1/2-inch magnet block motor, sort of the predecessor of the Hornby, Triang Hornby XO3 type motor, I think. 48109 was the first run of the 8Fs. It's not the Ringfield motor, but they're a lovely model. Bachmann Class 24. This is another good one. Plain green. That's D5054. I've got that same model. Doesn't look to have had the handrails fitted. What does it say on the... Let's have a look. Detail pack. A slight engine noise, that probably just means it needs a run-in and lubrication. The fact that it's not got the handrails fitted suggests that this has sat in its box for the last 20 years. So it'll be in tip-top shape. You just need... Yeah, there we are, mint. These are a great model. I've got a lot of time for the Bachmann classes 24 and 25. They did a great job on these out of the box. I know that the 24 has been updated, but the older models still hold their own. Now, this particular Class 24, the prototype is preserved at East Lancs Railway in this livery, from what I remember. And it's definitely a good choice, £65. It's a 8-pin socket for DCC fitting. M7, that may even be the one we looked at last time. We did look at an M7 before. But we've got N15, These go for far less than I think they should do. Don't tell Alice, he might put the price up. But these N15s, the N15s and the S15s, some of my favourite Hornby locomotives. And these really are great value. definitely good runners, easy to DCC fit, has an 8-pin socket in the tender, so a really good option for sound fitting if you want to go down that route. Really, really incredible detail on these, and it's £70. Has this got a box? Let's have a look. Near mint, non-original box. Right, so yeah, if the box isn't important, you're getting a discount for not bothering with the box that if you're James May, you're going to put in the bin anyway. And then the standard class 4MT. We looked at some of these before. £70 weathered. This one, actually, I do like this. This is the lined green late crest, preserved 80135. This is another great bargain, 70 quid. Original packaging, paperwork and detailing pack. They've missed out the DCC ready, but I happen to know these are 8-pin sockets. They're right up in the smoke box. They can be a little bit fiddly, just be careful DCC fitting them. Another M7 at 75. Now, N-Class. I am curious. These are always sleeper bargains. I've had some great deals with the Bachmann N-Class because the early ones are not DCC ready, but it's an easy DCC fit. I have DCC fitted quite a lot of these bad boys over the years. And for a long time, it actually meant that I think a lot of retailers misidentified them, claiming they were split chassis. They are not split chassis. It's 75, but I think the prices are starting to go up. DCC incompatible. Ding, 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 ding. No, that is wrong. It's not a split chassis. It's just not DCC ready. Yeah, there's another one of those N15. So there you are. I think this one's probably got a box. Mint, near mint. Yeah, this one's with a box. And its original packaging with paperwork and detailing pack. Now, again, these are great locomotives. Same as the last one. These are a great model. Look at that beauty. That is a beautiful locomotive. And it's a bargain price. Bachmann Class 57.0 Scott Tracy. This was from way back, I think, when they first introduced the 57. So a little something for the modern image modeler. There we go. I remember when these were around on the network. Some information there. Again, like I always said, brutally honest. You can trust the Ellis Clark descriptions all the way to the bank. £80. That's probably not a bad price for the modern image modeler. Standard class 4MT with tender. 80 quid, good price. 25279 DCC fitted for 85. If a model's DCC fitted, unless it's sound fitted, I say just assume it's going to be the cheapest, nastiest decoder known to man and treat it as just a bonus if you get a good one. But that is, again, I love the Bachmann models. This is the later release at 25. Is it? No, actually, it might be an early release. I'm not sure. Bachmann have released 25279 twice. It's had the snow plows fitted, front and back. Definitely improves the model, no end. 85 quid, you're going to get a good, solid, reliable runner. This is really good. D11. I'll show you this. These are great models. So let's click on that. Yeah, they fixed it. This is great. Lady of the Lake. This is the D11 in the BR livery. At that price, this is a great deal. They're a really good performing model. I've got Butler Henderson I bought from the Railway Museum. I don't have any others, but the BR one does call to me. But that really is a great price for a great locomotive. And they actually do perform quite well. 21-pin socket in the tender. We've got tender pickups as well. Really does improve the performance. 90 quid, I'd say that is definitely well worth getting. Oh, and we've got ourselves a Gronk. Gronks are always good. 08585 Freightliner. This is from the very initial releases. No DCC socket, but a super easy hardwire. And I'll be honest with these, if you're going to fit sound or a stay alive, hard wiring is better because you remove the circuit board and it gives you a lot more space. So it does you a favour, really, by not tempting you to use the socket. Coronation. Now, Hornby's just released a new release of these, and this looks to be fairly recent tooling, looking at that valve gear. 90 quid. This is like less than half what the new model is coming out for. That is a great deal. Oh, that is such a beautiful locomotive. And that's a great price. Let's just have a look. What does it say about it? No socket, really easy hardwire. I think I did do a video on hardwiring one of these. So it's super easy. There's loads of space inside this body as well. Sound fitted, no problem. Let's try and pick out something unusual. B17s. This is a DCC fitted one. These are a great locomotive. So let's bring that up. Yeah, these are a great model all day long. Hornby went through a phase. They brought out a whole load of really good utilitarian tender locomotives, which do seem to fly a little bit under the radar these days. Second hand, you can get these at such a great price. Let's try and find one more doozy. Bachmann have done a re-release of probably not the same running number, but this model is always a good model. If it's not no DCC socket, super easy DCC fit. Don't let that phase you. £95. This is a great price for this model. Now Bachmann have updated these. It's not a complete retool, I don't think, but they moved the DCC socket to the tender, fitted it with 21 pin. But the older ones are still a great model. It was again like the N class. These are super models, really good running models. Glue mark to footplate, side of tender. Glue marks. Oh, that looks like it's a glue mark, but it just looks like when you get a little bit of oil on the side. That will probably very carefully be able to be toned down and removed. But yeah, that's my last hot pick from Clark Railworks.
Does your home insurance cover your model railway collection? There can be certain conditions or limitations attached to your policy which could leave your collection uninsured or with very limited cover from all kinds of risks. For example, many home policies only provide very limited cover for contents kept in garages or other outbuildings, and some will only cover for collections up to a limited value. Magnet Insurance are here to help give you that peace of mind, making sure that you don't get caught out. Our specialist policies are flexible, and we can work with you to make sure that your collection is correctly covered and answer any questions that you have. Put your mind at ease by giving us a call on 01636 858 249 or visit our website for a quotation at www.modelrailwayinsurance.co.uk.
So, I'm going to move on now. TMC, but I wanted to show you these. £65.39 for the... I think we actually showed that last time, so I won't dwell on it. But looking down, what are the bargains have we got? There's a lot of Railroad Plus, definitely well worth a look. And this, I think I showed it before, it's like, come on, TMC, do it with weathering. In fact, there you are, value weathering, 20 quid, so 94, so still under £100. Value weathering, seriously, just get value weathering. This thing will look amazing, absolutely amazing. That's probably my sleeper hit choice, that plus value weathering for £94.98, so still under £100, and definitely everything else. I'll be honest, DCC fit takes the next 18, super easy. You can do it yourself. It's quite easy. What else have we got? Motorized plaster through time. Oh, it's on order with supply. This is the only thing with TMC. Please, please, please have a button say only show me items that are in stock. I've got money burning a hole and I don't want to wait. Collet class. They're actually not a bad model. This is fairly recent. I think these are on an 8-pin socket. Is this new or... Oh, second-hand, £77.50. That does look in really good shape. Yeah, to be honest with you, they're a pretty reasonable model. Again, another one that Bachmann did a good job on. So, I'm going over to Rails of Sheffield. Always worth having a look. So, what have we got? The 04, please, 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 Bachmann or somebody else, retool this. Needs a new chassis. It's a split chassis. You can DCC fit them, but it's aggro all the way. Again, look there, 45XX. And this, let's just bring this up. So I would assume that this is the not DCC ready version. But again, hardwire, really super duper easy. So let's have a look. Oh, that is probably, I will show you this. London Carriers International. This is the Sentinel, 4-wheel rod drive Sentinel. And that's a really good price, £59.95. Maybe worth it for a repainting. Have a go at a repainting project. It takes the 4-pin decoder from Hornby, but it's still a really good model. The Janus shunter, we talked about those before, but look at these. We've got, right, a lot of people have been sending me links to these. This is the old split chassis model, so not one for me. And if you do DCC, not one for you either. So, yes, it's Quicksilver, but you can see that air gap underneath there. This, unfortunately, is a split chassis model. I personally would say don't go there. And then pre-owned Robinson 04 7950. We keep mentioning these. Stone Cold Classic. This is one of Bachmann's best models. Why is this still in stock? It should have been sold long ago. 21-pin DCC socket in the tender. These are great models. I love them. Now, $89.50 for the L&Y tank. Again, it's a good price. It's pre-owned, but that's a good price. That looks to be in pretty decent condition. They're lovely models, and they actually do run really quite well. 6-pin socket. Quite an easy DCC fit. Oh, I do love this. This is the Bletchley TMD Silverlink Daypole Class 121. I love this livery. I'm not really a modern image kind of a person. But this livery, I paid substantially more than that for mine. But this is a beautiful livery. Certainly if you want some colour on your layout, well worth it. I did do a video on repairing the drive shaft. Some of these get slippy drive shafts. It's quite an easy fix. I have done a video on that. And maybe worth looking at shows for non-running examples where slipping drive, because these are easy to fix and you can grab yourself a bargain. Pre-owned Hornby 31s. Oh gosh, how the prices have tumbled. Now 31105. I think that's marked safe from Mazatec, but do double check. But yeah, that looks all right. And actually, I don't mind the Hornby 31s. 8-pin DCC socket, loads of room in these. You can get HM7000 Bluetooth decoders and power bank inside these with space to spare. 4MT, there we go. 89.50. That's a great price. 56XX. If it's not DCC fitted, then apparently I've got a parcel arrived. I'm only filming a video, you know.
Well, you can cut that bit out, can't you?
Yeah. So 89.50, that's not a bad price. It's 8-pin, so this is the DCC ready. And these are a great model, another good model from Bachmann. It's an older model, but still a reliable performer. They've done them in numerous different liveries. I've got one up there somewhere. And definitely a reasonable model, reasonable price. Then we've got the B4. These are great, but they punish you. They punish you on the DCC fit. DCC decoder and fitting service at £34.95. This might be one to let Rails take the pain. I have done a video showing the DCC fit, but it does punish you for a wrong move. You've practically got to dismantle the chassis to get into it and expose the wheels and rods to potentially falling out. The tip I find with these is put the keeper plate back on with the body off whilst you're doing the DCC fit to avoid the pitfall of the rod's motion and wheels falling out, because believe me, they're really hard to put back in. It's a really silly design for the DCC fit, but it is a lovely model. And $89.50, that's actually a really good price on that. And here we are. I think we mentioned this one before. I'm sure of it. Why is it still here? This is a great model from Hornby. A little bit space-starved inside the tender. It does have an 8-pin socket. You can DCC fit it. But these are a really nice model. $89.50. That is a great price for a great model. Daypole, actually, that is a good price for a Daypole 73. There's a lot of good deals, actually. I just think there's a few others there. These are a great model. Now, they have a bit jittery performance, but trust me, the best thing you can do to one of these is fit it with a HM7000 decoder and power bank. It will transform it to your best performing locomotive. I've got two of the Daypole Class 73s. There is a Class 73 sound profile and a HM7000. It transforms these to one of the best diesel-electric models that you will ever have in your fleet. It's a 21-pin chassis, loads of room, largest speaker enclosure fits in these from the HM7000 decoder. We've got a few others here. Oh, they are. They're just as bad. They're just having a sale. These are brand new. So we've got 73120 in Rail Blue, 73002, and E6031 with the white roof. So that is a stone cold bargain. Probably one of my absolute top choices here from Rails. Now this £99.95. That's just its actual price. This, oh, look at that livery. Oh, I want you. You are beautiful. I want that model. £99.95. That is a really good price. It's just that is a brand new model. It's not on sale. That's just the price it sells for. And that is a beautiful livery. Ooh. And then we've also got, quickly mention these Slim Jims, the 33.2s. A lot of these are in the sale now, £99.95. That's a good price. I did do a full review on these. I think it's the Dutch one that I've got. They're a great model, actually. Really great model. I'm going to move over to Kernow Model Centre, and I want to have a look at these. We did have a look at the wagons before. I'm going to concentrate on locomotives. We've got the EFE J94 stroke Hunslet Austerities. Is that 16? Actually, oh, stop the press. To be honest, if you're feeling proficient on weathering, ding, 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 £69.99. That is the cheapest price that I have seen those for. That is a really good deal. Bachmann, why didn't you do this as the factory weathered one? You could have sold that out so easily. £74.99 for Amazon. That is the factory weathered one. That is a really good price, actually. Let's see, can we make that big? There we go. Look at that, a bit of factory weathering. Doesn't that look beautiful? Absolutely beautiful. These are lovely models. We've got the Longmore one, £79.99, and that, oh, that is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So great price for a great model. £99.99 for the ROD version of the Robinson 8K/04. Again, it's a great model. I've got one of these. I've got the TMC Deluxe Weathered version. But that is really nice. That's just, oh, so beautiful. Why are these hanging around at such a great price? Definitely, for me, best price on these. And get it weathered. Have it professionally weathered. That's an incredible deal. Rails, just looking at best prices I've seen on the brand new B4s. There's some good stuff in there, well worth a quick look. TMC, again, well worth a look. There's some good stuff here. Clark Railworks, some great bargains. For me, this particular model is the top choice for me, because at the moment you can buy the Bachmann one, the new release, and it's substantially more. And this is an easy DCC fit, good performing, solid performing locomotive. That is quite a beautiful little thing. So that is probably one of my top picks. And Arcadia Rail, always good for a look. Yeah, these Midland 1Fs, really great price on those. So there we are. We've done another bargain crawl, proving to you that there's some really great bargains out there. Don't forget as well, you can get an awful lot of stuff from shows. Always good for a rummage. There's quite a few shows on at the moment. That is our full crawl of the bargains. I hope you've really enjoyed this video, and maybe you've found something special for your collection. Do leave a comment down below if you do. If there's something there you thought, I'm having that, then do let me know. It's always nice to hear when somebody has been inspired to purchase one of the models that I've highlighted. But some of these, especially if they're second hand, there's only one of them, so you've got to get in there quick. But until next time, this is me, Jenny Kirk, saying please like, share and subscribe. Check out our full merch store. You can also check us out over on Patreon. And until next time, you take great care of yourself. Happy modelling. Bye for now.
Does your home insurance cover your model railway collection? There can be certain conditions or limitations attached to your policy which could leave your collection uninsured or with very limited cover from all kinds of risks. For example, many home policies only provide very limited cover for contents kept in garages or other outbuildings, and some will only cover for collections up to a limited value. Magnet Insurance are here to help give you that peace of mind, making sure that you don't get caught out. Our specialist policies are flexible, and we can work with you to make sure that your collection is correctly covered and answer any questions that you have. Put your mind at ease by giving us a call on 01636 858 249 or visit our website for a quotation at www.modelrailwayinsurance.co.uk.
Today's video comes in association with Trainomatics, makers of DCT decoders and accessories that are designed by enthusiasts for enthusiasts. Find the full range available to order now at tramfabriek.co.uk. Additional support is provided by...
This is Clark Railworks, and this is what we do. You'll know us from Ellis Clark Trains, and you'll get the same friendly expertise with us too. We've got a huge range of pre-owned model railways from all your favourite manufacturers, and maybe some you hadn't heard of before. It's the place to come for quality. We don't stock substandard models, and everything we sell is fully tested and photographed by model railway experts. No matter whether you model double O gauge, N, HO or more, we have sought after models from all around the world with new listings added every weekday. Check out what's available now at clarkrailworks.com and don't miss out on your latest loco.
I'd like to thank everybody over on Patreon, and an extra special huge thanks goes out to our Patreon heroes. Without you guys over on Patreon, we really wouldn't be able to keep making the video content that you see on this channel. And don't forget that you can also head on over to patreon.com/Jennifer Kirk and check out the different tiers of rewards. Thank you so much. You are absolute legends.